Hi everyone, it's Melissa from the Hug Strap. I'm here today to teach you how to play Behind Blue Eyes by The Who. This is part of our August 22 Who Song Challenge, so if you haven't already joined the challenge, you can go to that description box where you're going to find a lot of links for other songs by The Who. You will also find a free downloadable PDF tab so you can follow along with me in this video, and there will also be chords up in the corner. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. It will help you not miss any more videos like this, and yeah, it's great. You know, you should just do it. Anyway, let's get started. So, in the recording, you're gonna hear that it's finger-picked for the first two verses. So I'm gonna teach you how to both strum it and to do the finger picking depending on what you wanna do. And in the description box, you will also find a more in-depth video on how to finger pick. I'm just gonna go over it briefly with you right now in case that's what you wanna do. So we're gonna start with our E minor chord, and we're gonna be using what's called a forward reverse roll. I'm gonna be using my thumb, index, middle, and ring fingers. And I'm gonna use the thumb for the G string, index for the C, middle for the E, and the ring for the A. So it goes like this. And then I bring it back with my middle onto the E string, and then my index gets the C string. So that's what it sounds like. Now you will sometimes hear that I might add like a little flourish at the end, maybe because you're kind of in the middle of the finger picking pattern and you have to change chords and it sounds weird, so sometimes you kind of switch in the middle. That's normal, but you're still following that general pattern. So it's going to be an E minor, no one knows what it's G like to be the bad man, D, and then D sus for D. Alright, and let's go over that real quick. So a D sus4, you'll notice in the PDF tab I don't have a chord diagram that goes with it. So it's a open G. I would put your middle finger on the C string, 2nd fret, then put your ring finger on the E string, 3rd fret, and an open A string, okay? And so you're gonna so it means to be the bad man, to be the C, go sad man, behind A, blue eyes, and then you can do it again. No one knows what it's like to be hated, be faded, telling only lies. Alright. So that's how you would do it if you're finger picking it. If you decide strumming is more for you, we're going to do a down, down, up, up, down strum. So it'll be no one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man, behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, the chorus, whether you finger pick or you do the strumming, I would go to strumming. So it would be a C, but my dreams. Now the pattern is going to change if you're doing the strumming. Instead of doing a down, down, up, up, down strum, you're going to be putting more emphasis on the down strums as you change the chords. So it'll be, but my dreams. So down, D, down, up, so down. I'm going to change it a little bit. Down, 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 down. So down, down, up, down, or down, down, up, down, down for the E. And then we go back to that down, down, up. B minor. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. A. Add that little Pete Townshend strum, the down, down, up, real quick. So let's play that a little faster, and it's gonna be, but my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. you would go back to the finger picking if you're doing finger picking, because that's how they do it in the recording, or if you were sticking with strumming, you just do that. Let's just do the strumming for now. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you. No one bites back as hard in their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. Back to the chorus. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely, and love is vengeance, it's never free. Now, we're gonna get to the bridge. So I'm gonna go over this pattern. I'm gonna do it several times just so that it makes it easier for you to learn it. We're only gonna do it once before the bridge, but it's going to be, so that's the pattern. It's on E, down, down, B minor, down, down, up, A. Down, 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 down. Okay, so that's the pattern. So you're going from an E to a B minor to an A, and we're going to go over it again. Down, 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 down. All right, so that's the general pattern. You're going to see it a couple times at the end of a line at the bridge. I'll point it out to you. But we're going to do that once, and then we're going to go into the bridge. So it's bum, 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 bum. Back to the E. My fist clenches, cracking open. So I'm doing kind of a down, down, up, down. When my fist clenches, my fist clenches, cracking open. And then at the end of the line, again, I'm just doing that down, down. You really hit those accents. Down, down, before I use it to lose my cool. Down, down. When I smile, go back to the B minor. When I smile, tell me some bad news. Before I laugh and act like a fool. And then you go back to that down, 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 down. And then we go back to the E. If I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. Down, 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 down. So that is a little complicated if you're not used to that kind of rhythmic strumming. And it's very natural in the beginning to really try and stick to a strum pattern because it makes your life easier. But in the end, it's just better to keep listening to it over and over again to see what Pete does, because he is such a rhythmic player and he really likes to hit accents. He's kind of like a drummer in that respect. So when in doubt, down strums, hard down strums with the accent is almost always right. So let's just do it one more time so you can hear me play it. My fist clenches, crack it open before I use it to lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. All right, so you can hear in there, it's a lot of down strums. Like I said, when in doubt, you don't have to strum a crazy amount. Just sometimes doing like one down strum is enough. You can ring it out, or maybe two, and that'll do the trick. Now, the next part is the instrumental. It's also very rhythmic, of course. So it's a B, A, G, and a D. We're gonna do it 3 times. So it's so it's similar to what we just did. The only tricky part is that you're going to the G and D really quickly because you're only hitting them one time. So it'd be twice on the B, bum, bum, A, bum, 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 bum. So it's G, D, 1 each. So 2 on the B again. 1, 2, A, 1, 2, G, D, 1 each. All right, so we're gonna do that several times because we're gonna do it 3 times for the instrumental. Bum, 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 bum. sound strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back to the last verse. You only do the half part of it, and he quiets it down at this point, so you can also do that if you like and do the finger picking or just strumming. So for right now, I'm going to do the finger picking, so you see that again. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. And then you can just strum it out and let it ring out. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below. I realize that this is a challenge for a reason, because it's very different. It's not really set out. It's not just, oh, I have to learn the chords and then stick to a strum pattern and it's good. You really have to listen to this and play it over many times. You're probably going to have to rewatch this video several times. And you know, you shouldn't feel bad about that at all. This is helping develop you as a player, and it's important. One of my favorite stories about Pete Townshend is, honestly, he wasn't that great of a player to start with. When the band first started, he was just a young kid, right? So he hadn't been playing for too long, and he had to get better. So when they put out the song I Can't Explain, the producers were a little concerned he couldn't pull off the solos. So they pulled in Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin to do it for them. And to this day, Pete Townshend says that the solo that's on the record is his, but no one seems to know for sure. So that being said, Pete Townshend, who's one of the greatest guitarists of all time, he was not amazing when he first started out, and he did need help. So you should not feel bad if you are struggling with this at all. Just keep watching it and stick with it. If you listen and really try, you can do it. Break it down into pieces. It'll be good. All right, thank you so much for watching, and for watching all the way to the end of this video. That's great. And if you haven't already, please like the channel, and I will see you next time.